I could not tell you how or why, but I've managed to hold on to the hope that one day Wings of Redemption will figure it out and get his life on track. Now, that is not to say I actually think it will happen. Definitely am not thinking that, but for some reason, I've for Wings specifically, I do. I want him to figure it out and pull through. The way I see it, though, right now, he has two main things in his life that are going all right for him. And that's he is married, and he is part of Lolcow Live. Other than that, I mean, maybe he owns his modular home. I don't know if that's even true or not, if he ever got it fully back. But right now, it really is not looking so great for the marriage. I mean, it never looked great to begin with, but it has only looked worse and worse as time goes on. So, courtesy of Breaking Banquet, I'm going to get an update on how exactly these two are getting along.
What I'm actually asking is for you to make me feel like I'm special.
Yeah, she's crying.
Because I was dying. I
See,
leave you.
the only reason I'm leaving you is because
It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing about it.
Really the greatest A-log intro out there. I don't know if anybody has an intro that competes with Breaking Banquets, even outside of A-logging.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
I'm in the doghouse right now 2 ways with Keemstar and Kelly because, like, if I accept Keemstar's proposal, I'm not going to be home for Kelly's birthday and she won't be with me. And if I accept Kelly's proposal, I won't be on the trip and Keemstar will be mad at me.
Simply celebrate her birthday a few days earlier, all right, and make it big, all right, like a nice expensive gift. Like,
Already doing that. She's unhappy still. It's like I told her like we'll go out.
He's already doing that. Like, Wing's definition of doing it big is still just so lazy. Like, what is this guy actually ever going to do for his wife? Go above and beyond? Absolutely not.
Huge for your birthday, and since we can't do it because we'll be at the wedding.
Well, okay,
I'm
give us an
surprised Kelly
idea of what
isn't-
huge looks like for you, but don't spoil anything because she's watching.
I was gonna have a party thrown for her at her church, and then I was gonna take.
He was going to have a party thrown for her, so he's not even going to do it. And I think at church, is it just like, so you just talk to the party committee at church and have them set one up for your wife? I'm thinking it's that sort of arrangement.
I was gonna have a party thrown for her at her church, and then I was gonna take her out to dinner, and then get her basically whatever she wanted.
Jewelry. She wants jewelry.
Wait.
I assure you she does.
Wait, you were gonna take her shopping and then she picks things?
Yeah.
No, you gotta buy something and wrap it.
I mean, he can't even be bothered to do that. To just think, oh, what you, and it seems like he probably knows. I don't know if Boogie is just saying generically, but the way it seems like they know that Kelly wants some jewelry. They've probably heard that. That was the impression I got. So he just, what, does she want a necklace or a bracelet or whatever? That's what you gotta think about, and then just find one that you think she's like and wrap it up. It's such a tiny amount of work to do for your partner that you got married to.
Look, I've already did all that shit. Come put your displeasure out.
Worst fuck.
Come here.
I'm telling you, they like the bro outs. We need to do them often. You know, can't be every
She's
show,
over
but
crying.
sometimes. She's crying.
Yeah, she's crying. Like I don't really understand. My
Kelly.
wife doesn't have a thyroid. She gets really emotional.
Chico
So what is your feelings?
We didn't get to do anything for my birthday last year, and it was a big, important one because I was dying.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, you're just going to opt not to be here.
I think she was in the hospital last year. So yeah, I don't really get to celebrate your birthday then. I mean, Wings, it's pretty obvious. If you didn't get to celebrate her birthday last year, just just do it right this year. Right? You might have to make a sacrifice on the lolcow live. And I would think that's worth it for your marriage. But I don't know. I could genuinely see Wings of Redemption valuing his spot on lolcow live more than his marriage with Kelly. This is not really a passionate marriage of love. It was like he had a house and she had health insurance. It was that sort of thing.
We were going to
PGR4D3
do
super
something big
chatted
before we went.
$20.
Oh, you mean the
Becky is
party
like
that I
the
had to
absence
plan
of
myself?
happiness and the
Okay, my
opposite of
little plan?
Ozempic.
You mean that one?
Yeah,
You
that
were
one.
doing that. You have zero thought about any of this.
Okay.
Like, just like this, you're not
It just says K. Yeah, he does not care. He doesn't care at all.
thinking about the fact that last year, I bet it didn't even come last year. We didn't do anything for the big birthday. And this year, you're not going to be here.
You were sick last year.
Right. But this is the year to make up for that.
I didn't pick the man's wedding date.
Uh-huh.
And we made these plans in like October.
My birthday comes the same month, same day.
Right. Is he really that dumb, or does he think she's that dumb that was gonna work? Oh no, the wedding was planned for a while though. Right, but her birthday's based on like Earth spinning and going around the sun, right? Right? Like that was pretty defined a long time ago.
Hey, every year.
I know. And you were cool with it in October. Like
Right, but
the only time you're not cool with it is because
I'm gonna
we
leave you, and then I'm gonna be gone a week, and
the
I
o-
haven't done anything, and don't plan to do
the
anything.
only
for
reason
your
I'm
birthday.
leaving you is because you can't stay to the 12th.
Right? Because I'm a grown up. I'm sorry.
Suggestions?
And she was disgusted by him. She had to walk away. I mean, every clip I see of these people, they just look annoyed with each other. Like, it doesn't seem like they enjoy a single moment together.
It's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing about it. This is like a very serious thing.
You want the cold answer?
Of course you'll give it to me.
Here's the cold answer. Your birthday doesn't matter that much. It's not that most important. I didn't celebrate my birthday for 30 years.
But Wings, it's not about whether or not your birthday is important to you. It's about her birthday being important to her. Right? Like if she was important to you, that would be important by proxy, or maybe not important, but it would at least matter to you. It's just I'm like, why get married? This is how you feel about your partner.
Nothing matters to you. That's the whole freaking point.
You gotta see where the situation I get put in all the time, though, right?
XMS
I didn't
super
say
chatted
anything
$20.
that I don't believe.
Wings picked the wrong dialogue option. You need to reload the previous.
This is what? Where did I lie? Where did I lie? I told you guys before I don't care about her birthday, right? So nice, Wings. Way to own it.
Save brother.
I think what you meant to say was the date's not that important. What's really important is the love we
No,
share
I
and how
said
we
what I'm-
choose to celebrate it.
I got an idea.
That's what
I got an idea. All right. Can you bring Kelly over here and I'll try to negotiate with her?
Yeah, Kelly, come here. Kim wants to talk to you.
Mauricio.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's not.
Flip it around.
Hey Kelly, can you hear me? I think I have a solution. Okay. On your birthday will be the same day as the wedding, right? The day before, on the 7th, will you and Jordy do a Kelly birthday stream?
Absolutely not.
Like I know it's lolcow and it's a bunch of fake stuff and whatnot, but I don't think Kelly is interested in playing that game. I don't think she's gonna put effort into that. I think she is genuinely this annoyed with her husband. Man, that is rough though. That when I said that just now, imagine this is your husband. My goodness.
She didn't even hear what I had to say. What I was trying to say is you don't go on this trip, right? You can stay home. And then you do a Kelly Wings birthday stream on the 7th, the day before, right? And then we'll be off the 8th because we're going to the wedding. And then me and Boogie will handle the Dallas streams. And then you can handle. I was trying to save you the whole trip.
First off, I want to go on the trip because I promised. I promised him I would go. Like I tried.
So Keem gives him an option out of it. He's like, okay, hey, it's all right. You stream from home. You don't have to go on the trip, and then we'll do the trip and handle the other streams. He's like, well, no, I want to go. I want this to be a problem, essentially. I mean, really, he absolutely meant it when he said, "I do not care about your birthday," because he was just given a complete and total out and denied it. Nah, not doing that. I would rather disappoint Kelly just because I said I would earlier.
First off, I want to go on the trip because I promised. I promised him I would go. Like I try to keep my word. Right. And it's just like before.
I felt like I just watches someone pick all the wrong options in a choose your own storybook.
But Wings, I don't think you're going to be able to go on the trip. Like it seems like you might be getting a divorce if you go.
No, that's not going to happen.
Well, that settles it. Where does this confidence come from that he just has her wrapped around his finger? In what world? In what world, Wings?
The thing is Kelly wants her birthday to be special. Like she holds Christmas and birthday to like like a trophy on a pedestal. Like she is Buddy the Elf when it comes to these kind of things.
Well, a lot of people do.
And I didn't celebrate holidays until I got married. Like I didn't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, October. I didn't do any of that. I don't celebrate.
Right, and you're such a happy, joyful person that makes sense. You should continue that, right? Your life was going so well up until the point where you celebrating holidays, right? Like, what's the value in continuing this thing that you did when you were miserable and your life was terrible? Well, I mean, I guess for a while he was making good money on YouTube, but his life wasn't horrible for a couple of years. But for the most part,
My birthday, because I look at it as a waste of money.
Why don't you just stay home? I'm sure.
right? But even though she said it matters to you or to her, that's still a waste of money. Spending money on bringing her joy and happiness, making her feel appreciated and cared for, is a waste of money.
The guy will be fine. Just
because I don't want to be have point out you're not doing enough for the show. You're not doing this. You're not making sacrifices.
but
I'm willing to take.
Well, what if your wife says that about the marriage? What?
the guy will be fine. Just
Because I don't want to be have point out you're not doing enough for the show. You're not doing this. You're not making sacrifices. I'm willing to take the L's.
I'm literally telling you right now that I seen how much this meant to Kelly. I want you to stay home. You stay home, but you're gonna have.
Like, why does Keem unironically care about Kelly more than Wings?
To do shows when we don't do shows, though.
Right. And I was trying to make everything work together without by saying like, oh, we'll go on the 7th and leave on the 9th so I can get to the wedding and then Kelly can come back, and we had everything lined up. It's when we extended to the 12th there became a problem.
Okay, Dan and Driver, how many times are you going to spam the same thing? Keem is all about the content, never being authentic a day in his life. He has zero soul, literally. How about you stream, Kelly? Like, okay, we seen it, bro. I read it out loud. You don't need to. All right, I'm going to ban you. I'm banning you. Don't spam in the chat, tard.
But yeah, it doesn't work. You can't appease them. That will only embolden them. The annoying chatters. You let a chatter one guy you. And you have to come back over and over again. Try to get one guide.
There's another aspect to this that Kelly doesn't take into it because she makes emotional choices. Is that this is building a
I mean, how are you, Wings, gonna say anybody else does things out of emotion?
brand, and
The only reason you're not constantly breaking down on stream is because you're drugged up, right? You've been sedated. You'd be crying and screaming hours a day on your stream, the way you used to.
when you build a brand, there's consequences to doing things and not doing things, right? If you do things and you build the brand correctly, your reward is a more solvent future where you get either networking opportunities, you get money, you get chances to transition into other things. If you do it poorly or you decide to make emotional choices, the the other thing is like, oh, you might have to choose between food and medicine at some point in your life, right? Like I try to look at things analytically.
Wings saying that to Keem is so insane. I know Keem isn't, he's not as big as he was either, but he's so much more relevant than Wings. And most of the reason Wings has any relevancy now is because he's on Keem's show. And he's sitting here telling Keem how to build a brand. Like, what? What? You were able to build a brand when it was like free on YouTube. All you had to do was show up and you would get followers. As soon as that era was over, you were done, basically. Oh, your brand has only ever it appeared quickly and then just went down. That was it. That's all it's ever done.
Where she looks at things emotionally.
When we're in Dallas, we can make content out of you getting the perfect birthday gift because you're in the doghouse and how to get yourself out. We'll hit up the Louis Vuitton store. Boogie, do you have anything to say?
I did not think that was funny. He like don't even joke about getting her anything from Louis Vuitton. Like I already told you, waste of money, did I not? Is this about my wife's happiness again? No, I will not be spending money on that.
Say, because like he's like, dude, she's pretty upset. I don't think he can go. I'm starting to like. I will give you.
I think it's something that needs to breathe. Like there should be no choices made right now. Just let it breathe.
But
yeah,
I will give
like
you.
I've always been
Go ahead.
I've always been under the belief that the date doesn't matter. It's the celebration that matters and how you choose to celebrate, right?
You should still do them to please your wife. It seems like it means a lot to her. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm sure that guy will understand if you can't go to make your wife happy.
Yeah, you got to remember,
I
we're
agree.
guys. Like, we don't give a shit. We'll be like, oh, we'll just celebrate it this other day, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of backfired me last year because last year I got her weight loss surgery for her birthday. Like, bought her weight loss surgery, and then she got sick afterwards, and she had diabetic ketoacidosis from the surgery. So she was in ICU during her birthday, and that's why we couldn't celebrate last year.
Let me make an argument for Kelly here.
Yeah, that's why I thought she was in the hospital last year, and yeah, and even though that happened, he doesn't feel like making that up to her. That she had, probably one of the worst birthdays possible. I mean, what's worse than you go to the hospital for your birthday? You just full on die. I mean, you get even closer to death. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe his thinking is the health insurance costs from that covered her birthday present for the next couple decades.
She has had a lot of near misses, and she might have several points believe she wasn't going to make it to this birthday, and that's another reason to really want to celebrate it.
Yeah, you got to stay home, bro. I'm going to make an executive decision. You got to stay home and celebrate Kelly's birthday. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Trust me, we got this, Wings. Like,
Yeah, that's terrible. Wings is not even going to make the choice. Keemstar is saying, no, I'm not going to enable you to neglect your wife in this. I can't be a part of it. I mean, that is pretty rough. Wings. I mean, Keem is like, he's looking way better than you right now. What are you doing?
I feel like I'm letting the show down if I stay home.
No, you're
you'll
letting
do-
the showdown if you go. Kelly, who was supposed to die last year, finally
You mean supposed to?
has a birthday to celebrate, and Wings isn't there, and she's breaking down in tears.
Letting me down, which is exactly why you need. Because you don't care about letting me go back.
I'm here in bent. Come closer to the mic. I'm close.
Oh, yeah, that's great. But for the show, right, Kelly? Come on. You know the ropes. So stop doing this. Get on the bike. As you discuss the complete disillusion of our marriage.
Closer to the mic. Bent. Say what you gotta get off your chest.
No, I just told you. You're afraid of laying the show down, but you have me down.
I'm not gonna let you down though. I've
You
got
already have.
in a very small segment, but as in a grand
Do you
scheme of things, I haven't.
Begged you to throw me a party. Begged you, and you just didn't.
But
Just
You
stay
won't-
home. Stay home, Wings. Tell her you're
you
staying home.
want like little balloons at a party. Like, see what you're asking for is like you.
What I'm actually asking is for you to make me feel like I'm special. That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, or I mean, I think at this point she would settle for just making her feel like you do care at all. I mean, you could not come as more unconcerned this entire time. I mean, Kelly is just an absolute trooper making it this far. She must not have had too many options of her own either.
Don't.
Why do you think I like Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that so much?
Because you enjoyed them as a kid.
No, because it's an opportunity to make people feel like they're special. But again, you should go because you're more concerned about letting these two down than you are your wife.
Bro, tell her that you're staying. You made up your mind, you're staying. If it means this much to you, I'm staying. That's what you say.
Here's the thing, Keem. Like, I don't make decisions on a whim. Like I feel like this decision needs to be made 2 days from now.
Bro, it's at the point where if you do go, it's bad for the company.
I mean, it could be good for the company because the divorce arc will be lit, but
No, it's bad for the company.
overall.
It's bad for the company. Bro, Wings, you actually cannot go now. Just stay home, have a huge party with Kelly. The days that we don't stream, you can stream from Conway and cover the gaps. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad anymore.
There's another issue you're missing though that I already know about. Like the fact that we're going to monetize her birthday, she's going to get upset about as well.
No, we won't. We're not doing that anymore either. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is fill in the gaps. We know that you could probably stream on the 7th, right? The 8th, you cannot at all, and either can we. We're not going to be live on the 8th. We're going to be at the wedding. You're going to be celebrating Kelly's birthday. We'll probably be live on the 9th in Texas, and then the next day you could go live or something. We'll figure it out. Or we're live in Texas, and we can...
Is that an okay, Wings? Were you finally convinced to ease up on the just the tiniest bit?
We go live or something. We'll figure it out. Or we're live in Texas and we can bring you into the Discord. You'll still kind of be there or something. We will figure it out.
But this is why I went when I texted Boogie, I'm like, I can go from the 7th to the 9th. I can't stay to the 12th because like I've already been dealing with this.
Well, I didn't know you were dealing with this. I didn't know it was this serious. I thought you were just being your normal Geordie. Oh, I'm gonna spend money.
Well, nah, I'm very frugal. Like I was telling Boogie, like if I go on a trip, I factor in tire wear and oil life, like into the calculations.
I just do not believe that. You're far too lazy to be doing those sorts of calculations. I think you just add a little bit of money to it so you can make it sound more expensive. That's just another one of the BS things you've thought of. to add to the price tag of why you shouldn't do things.
He was in the chats. I don't know if you saw this. He's like, look, if you break down how much I make from YouTube, and I actually don't make all that much, but I just really need to make that exact amount. And I'm like, dude, how autistic are you?
Wings wakes up in the morning and he's like, how to experience life in the absolute worst way. Okay. I'm going to start tallying wear and tear in the car to the point of oil changes.
Yeah, Wings. Let me
Who's this?
tell you something, homie. We are perfectly okay with you not coming to the wedding. It is not worth ruining your fucking relationship with Kelly over, dude. It is absolutely not fucking worth it. All right? We understand. It's not that big of a deal, man. Make sure your wife is happy, dog. Happy wife, happy life. Right? That's what it is.
Wings loves to come up with excuses to not give
So, did they have to bring in the guy that's getting married to really sell Wings on this? Are they just going to ban him from the wedding? I mean, that might be what they have to do to really make sure he doesn't come.
100% and let the community down like always, and now that he has the perfect valid excuse as to why not to attend a local event, he wants to actually work this time.
Motherfucker, I planned on my gallbladder failing. I planned on $6,000 hospital bill that pretty much wiped any of the income I made from that trip out. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I planned that, masterminded.
Be with your wife and cherish those moments.
Yeah. Look, Kelly traveled to Buffalo. Kelly traveled to Buffalo twice, actually. Kelly traveled to England with you.
London.
Kelly has been all over the place. Kelly let us destroy her house on Thanksgiving. Kelly dealt with me saying, go get a White Claw, which apparently is a big deal. I didn't think it was, but you know, like, dude, like.
You just told you told your co-host's wife to just grab me a seltzer or a white. I mean, yeah, I think you probably want to be throwing a please in there at the very least. Just demanding that. It's just the first woman you saw, so you demanded that she get something out of the fridge for you.
I think it's important for the show for Kelly to have a great birthday.
Yeah.
I think it's like I don't think you have a decision anymore. I think it's important.
Well, she's mad at you right now for the flower.
What flower?
Remember y'all
Mad
watered
on the
the
stream the
flower
other
at
day?
me?
Why?
And we did it on the porch, and I had my TV coming to the next day. So she didn't want the house to look bad for like the Best Buy person.
Wings, at this point, if it's gonna ruin your marriage with Kelly,
So that's how few people they have stopping by. That they need to get prepared for the TV installer to show up. A lot of people, they'll clean up for friends and family to come over, but these people, they don't partake in friends and family like that. So when the TV guy comes over, they clean things up.
inviting you, dog. Like,
my
right?
I also want to say it's a series of unfortunate events because last year we couldn't do her birthday because she got sick.
Yeah.
How about this? Kelly, come here, baby.
Here's the moment. Kelly's gonna find out.
So, not going on the trip. So what we're gonna do is I was gonna spend $2,500 to go on this trip, and we're gonna spend $2,500 on your birthday. No, trip's out. I got uninvited. No, he's right here. The person.
Like even that, he just delivers it in the most uncaring way possible. Wife, get in here. I have changed my mind. Instead, I will be staying, and we will be spending $2,500 to procure enjoyment for you. God damn, man.
Who's getting married uninvited me. I'm not allowed to be at the wedding. I can be trespassed. We're spending $2,500 on your birthday.
Wait, so that they did, they did do that?
No, he's right here. The person who's getting married uninvited me. I'm not allowed to be at the wedding. I can be trespassed. We're spending $2,500 on your birthday.
You know, that's how you got to do it with this guy. You have to fully ban him and threaten to trespass him.
You want me to decide where that money goes, or do you want to help with it? Okay.
Give her.
There's no kiss happening.
Hug your wife. Hug her.
I can't chase you. The headset on has cord. He's mad.
I mean, they cut. Did he really give up on the hug there? Oh my goodness. He does not. You can't take the headphones off for 30 seconds to give your wife a hug. All right, just a couple minutes of of this one. This is again, like in the last clip there, Keem had significant moral high ground over Wings, which is a crazy concept. But Boogie gets his turn of that too.
Has there any been a time that Tina's outshined me so badly that you'd had to question this? If you
Everyone.
think talking to Tina
Every single
is-
time. Every single time.
What she said, spread for bread. She screamed and said, "Spread for
What
bread."
have you
To
said
the
that's
point
even
that
close to spread for bread? Even close.
Just that is such a great question. I think they're talking about the Lolcow Queens show or something. I don't know. Some show with women. And Boogie asks Wings, "What have you ever said or done that's funnier than Tina saying spread for bread?" I mean, my goodness. Boogie is really questioning, has Wings ever done anything better than say spread for bread? That's rough. That is rough.
Close.
I disrespected my wife to the point of almost divorce for the fucking show.
Well, you shouldn't do that, huh? I've never heard of
And then his answer is, "Oh, well, I've abused my wife for the show." Team player.
We did a whole week of them. There's at least 7, right? Has there any been a time that Tina's outshined me so badly that you'd had to question this? If you
everyone.
think talking to Tina
Every single
is-
time. Every single time.
What she said, spread for bread. She screamed and said, "Spread
What
for
have
bread,"
you
to
said
the
that's
point
even
that-
close to spread for bread? Even close.
I disrespected my wife to the point of almost divorce for the fucking show.
Well, you shouldn't do that, huh? I've never heard of
You
disrespect
shouldn't
Desi.
That is a solid point, Boogie. He shouldn't do that. That's kind of what I've been saying so far.
Beard for
I'm not
pennies
gonna put
either,
Desi
but,
through
like, you're literally on the phone saying that you had to kill your fish to move to South Carolina. Like nobody in the world knows how to take care of a fish.
No, we have been trying to figure it out. We have a sick fish. He's a fair fish. He's been crossbred to absurdity. He's lost an eye. We are constantly having to put antibiotics in. We're constantly having to take care of that fish. He's struggling to stay alive. I don't think he'll survive the move. We're trying to find a home for him. We literally had the conversation last night that euthanasia might be the best plan.
I mean, Boogie.
Euthanasia for a fish. I don't think I've ever heard euthanasia used for a fish, but man, Boogie bodied him there. You don't know what you're talking about. Light swings.
My cat died literally
Wait.
24 hours before I had to get.
Did
on a
it
plane
die
to go to
because you
London
were
to fight
moving
you.
1,000 miles away for the show?
I'm just saying, you're over here acting like my heart should bleed for a fish that you were so dumbfounded you let him rip his own eye out.
No, it's Desi. Desi's fish, and I love
you
her.
blaming-
Bro, is there a single living thing that Wings cares about? And you mentioned a cat there. Famously, Wings was playing with a cat as a child at his grandma's house, I think. And the game was that he would put a bucket on top of the cat and, make it think it was trapped and then let it out or whatever. Well, he was playing that game. Well, he was called in for dinner and the bucket was on top of the cat. He didn't think to take that bucket off. Went inside, ate dinner, totally forgot about it, went on and lived the rest of his life. And eventually, some point, realized what he had done, that he had trapped the cat in a bucket until it died. And he did not seem very remorseful.
And
Desi
if
let this
she's
fish
in
rip his
pain,
eye out.
I am
Even
in
worse.
pain because this hurts her because she loves animals. When it hurts her, it hurts me, buddy. I don't know. You might try that sometime. You might feel empathy and love for your wife. Give it a shot. Because don't give me. And here's the worst. Here's another one that's on my list, by the way. I moved to South Carolina instead of you moving to Arkansas. Now, I'm not going to lose Desi. She's my ride or die.
off,
But
Boogie, the
Kelly's
reason
on
you're
her
moving
fucking last legs. When Kelly is gone, who do you have left in South Carolina?
First
What am
off,
I there
Boogie,
for?
you're moving to South Carolina.
Once Kelly's gone, who you got left?
You're moving to South Carolina not just because of me, because Tina's here, Ben's here, and Grace
I'm
was going to be
asking,
here.
when Kelly's gone,
it made the
when
most
Kelly's
sense for
gone, who do
everybody.
you have left?
Where's Kelly going to go?
Back to her family, hopefully.
She's not going to
To
divorce
someone that
me, bud.
fucking loves her. She's
That's-
independent.
Where does he get this confidence? It is so insane to just hear him say these things that matter of fact.
You're moving to South Carolina.
Once Kelly's gone, who you got left?
You're moving to South Carolina not just because of me, because Tina's here, Ben's here, and Grace
I'm
was going to be
asking,
here.
when Kelly's gone,
it made the
when
most
Kelly's
sense for
gone, who do
everybody.
you have left?
Where's Kelly going to go?
Back to her family, hopefully.
She's not going to
To
divorce
someone
me,
that
bud.
fucking loves her. She's
I
independent. She's
I
got her
spend-
own money.
I spend almost every day of the
She's
the week
entitled
with
to half
Kelly.
of what you got anyway. She'll be fine when she walks out.
Can't make out everything he's saying, but Boogie says, she'll go for somebody that loves her. You would think Wings would say that he does love her. You'd think that would be the defense to that point. But no, he's not. He's not interested in refuting that point that he doesn't love his wife.
My lord, look.
I can't believe Wings said that he purposely disrespected Kelly to the point of tears for the show.
I would never.
But
I
what do
would
you- it wasn't on
never- I would
purpose.
never. Every Francis video we filmed, me and Desi sat down. We go through the script. What are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? I would never. And I 100%. Keem would never. That's a bad choice. But
I don't
yes,
say no
about
to being
bullying your
entertaining.
wife. You'd rather bully your wife? That how wild is that?
I made the choice to put it on camera for the show. I could easily muted my mic and had that conversation.
I'd recommend that. I
that's
think
a
the
sacrifice.
audience.
Yeah. I think if you had respect for your wife and your marriage with her, you would mute the mic, maybe turn the camera off, and get off stream for a little bit.
Would recommend that. I think we would all recommend that. I think we would all recommend just don't bully your wife. That one seems pretty reasonable.
Heck yeah, Boogie. Good points. Don't bully your wife.
I just don't understand where you feel like you're putting in this great level of effort. You've hosted what, 5, possibly 6 shows in
About
the span of
10.
like 3
About
months.
10. Well, let's talk
Okay,
about our
10.
solo streams. I did a bunch of those. I have the record for the most donations.
We're burnt out too. I'm
Yeah.
doing home
because
construction.
Jordy got up at
I think that's all of the divorce stuff from that one. This breaking Banquet, he just released a 2.5-hour clip compilation of Wings. I just want to play like a minute of this one. There was a couple good ones right in a row when I jumped around.
Dude, thoughts on Halloween? What do you mean thoughts on Halloween? Every single person in this chat donate me 5.
There's another clip I saw. He really does not like being asked for his thoughts on things, and he said, ban anybody asking for thoughts on anything. It's like, what is chat allowed to say to you? They're not allowed to ask you what you think about anything? They're just supposed to sit there and donate.
In Call of Duty. Thoughts on Halloween? What do you mean thoughts on Halloween? Every single person in this chat donate me $500 right now. Well, people like. First off, she was 17 and 11/12. Like she was literally turning 18 3 days from.
There's like no good context for that, Wings. Oh my goodness.
Point. But regardless, Xavier, first off, I did nothing illegal. Second off, like playing to a room. Matter of fact, I'm done with this. Just ban these people, please. Just ban these people. And like I'd get mouses in my house, and would I consider housing of Venezuelan refugees? No, I'm good. Like I'm already ticked off. We only got 200 viewers in here. Like, go ahead and ban the pity for the majority, please. Go ahead and ban Toasty SCG, please. Like we have 71 likes, 212 dislikes. How much money to get you eat an entire onion? I physically can't eat an entire onion. No, I did not visit Rey Mysterio.